First up, everyone, an East Tennessee attraction visitors flock to each and every year, adding a one-of-a-kind experience.
Yeah, we're talking about a new exhibit at the Titanic Museum. There you'll find countless rare artifacts that tell the story of the sinking some 107 years ago. This new exhibit now adding to that story.
New here at 5:30, WATE 6 on your side reporter Blake Stevens was there for the unveiling.
This Titanic Museum is a reminder of what happened 107 years ago and all the people who died. We know now there were not enough lifeboats on board to save everyone, but there were plenty of life jackets. In fact, there were 3,000. Experts believe there are 12 in existence. 6 of them are right here in Pigeon Forge.
A place like no other, to remember a night like none other. Today, the Titanic Museum in Pigeon Forge unveiling what could be the largest gathering of life jackets since the sinking. Museum co-owner Mary Kellogg saying this day took years of planning, research, travel, and money. She hopes their efforts help tell the full story of the Titanic tragedy.
I'd like them to get in the car and talk about their families. Where did they come from and what is their story? Because here there's 2,208 stories to share.
The 6 jackets together again. They helped save some in the sinking but had to be cut off of others. The tragedy still very real and relevant to thousands of visitors in East Tennessee.
We kind of analyze, what would I do if this happened to me? Would I be one that would step back and let somebody else get in the lifeboat? Or would I want to save my life? And I think those hit home hard.
A distant cousin of John Jacob Astor, the richest man on Titanic who died in the sinking, sharing a few stories.
Colonel Jack had a very bumpy life, and his time with Madeline, I think, was the happiest he'd ever been.
Astor was separated from the love of his life, Madeline, who wore this life jacket. Vincent Astor seeing it for the first time.
And it's important. It's something, when I was little, it was a story. But now it's an event that people can literally go back to.
Museum curator Paul Burns explaining they had to build special platforms to display the life jackets. They support the weight of the cork inside without tearing the fragile canvas that holds them together. Each life jacket coming with its own state of deterioration and with its own story.
We don't know who wore this jacket, but we do know it was on board Titanic. We do know it was cut just like it would have been on a recovery vessel.
Visitors leaving with new appreciation for what guests aboard the RMS Titanic endured all those years ago. In Pigeon Forge, Blake Stevens, WATE 6 on your side.
Now the 6 life jackets are on display through December if you are interested in seeing them for yourself.
And the museum, everyone, opens up each and every day at 9 o'clock in the morning.